Hello everyone, good afternoon and welcome to today's market color recap session. This session is going to be quite fast. We did a very detailed breakdown this morning rather. So if you missed that, watch the recap. But now let's just quickly go through commodity currencies and see if they are playing out like we expected, then wrap up with a look at indices. So starting off with AUD/USD, we said we were expecting AUSD to either find support around this zone to start to buy following the downtrend break of structure facing upward and momentum pullback and trend also facing upward. So this is what we said, right? We saw sunshine printed, so this temporal sell expected, but where is it going to sell into? Even though this is pointing upward, this sell is going to sell to we see a new sunshine printed. And we said that this sunshine point could be either here or here. So we mark them out on the H1 time frame. 0.66105 and 0.65457 are the two zones we marked out as where possible support could form at, right? And if it forms or comes into this POI and no sunshine is formed, we'll still be expecting that AUSD could dig deeper till another sunshine is printed, because that sunshine just basically signifies to us that profit taking has occurred. And that's why we say we're looking at sell opportunities. However, because we had points of interest that could serve as support on a 5-minute time frame, which we marked out here, we said price would sell into the zone as it has done, currently testing a support. And if we see confirmations that this could hold, then we'll be looking at buy opportunities for AUD/USD. Most likely from here into the next level, that's 17 pips. It is not enough, except we are certain of these zones being broken through. If price buys into the zone and breaks through 0.66550, then AUD/USD should see more buys from this zone. However, if the support level fails to hold, because we don't have confirmation yet that it is holding, it is still reacting, that's not broken through our downtrend, right? So if we see confirmation that AUD/USD is going to be holding from this point, then the AUD/USD buy could be resumed. That's this buy you're seeing here. Downtrend break of structure and every other indicator pointing upward. So we buy to come and target this zone before it starts to sell. However, if that level gets broken through, targeting this zone and looking to see till the next sunshine is printed. For NZD/USD, you see that we will still have the mark out for this particular asset class. We looked at NZD/USD buying, see what it did, still buying, and then we target these zones that we marked out here. When we target, this is the indicator. Please don't get confused by how choked up it looks. Just pay attention to the price point. That's for those of us who are not students of the VFT Academy. So price would buy into 0.57960 first before it finds resistance. But look at this. This is a 5-minute time frame. That's the the advantage of doing multiple time frame analysis and just pinpointing even more intrinsic levels that could serve as a zone for price to react from. So M5 price is now currently retesting the previous support that could act as current resistance, but no confirmation that it's holding yet. You can see the force with which it has just tapped into that zone. So when we see a confirmation for NZD/USD from here, then we may now say, okay, maybe this is going to hold. However, if price violates through this level, we're targeting 0.57960 next, tap into that zone, and then we'll see, what we draw out on the charts. So the market is playing accordingly. USD CAD H4, downtrend break of structures to the downside. Everything is pointing down. That's looking at most recent price action from somewhere around between October and November. This has been breaking downward. Sunshine printed, so we're expecting a temporal buy into one of these POIs, 1.37834, 1.38848, and 1.39893. So price is currently reacting off of 1.37834. Let's go to M5 to have a better picture. All right, so this is where price didn't fully tap into that level that we saw on H1, just came closer and started to react and breaking down. So it's possible that USD CAD is going to dig a bit deeper before we see these bigger retracements. But would you prefer to, wait for deeper retracement to continue to sell? So you're not rushing in to catch the crumbs from a market that has already moved, right? That decision will be left to you. But this is what the market is currently doing. Still deeper retracement into 1.38848. This could be the most preferred. And that is pretty much it. That's why I said it will be very fast. If you want to see how we came up with these levels, please watch the previous video on the live section of the VFT YouTube page. So if you have any questions, please do not ask. If there are no questions, we'll go on a very short break to wrap up today's market color analysis with a look at indices. Hello, Mr. Pips. All right, thank you very much for staying with me to the end. We're going to short break to reconvene in less than a minute. Don't go anywhere. See you soon. Cheers and God bless.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the New York session market color. How are we doing? Tips don't lie. Good afternoon to you. How are you doing? All right, quickly, let's look at the US markets. Just 30, NAS 100 and S&P 500. This morning, I stated very clearly that I want to see what do we have for NFP? I'm looking at a buy for US 30, right? Okay, buy. Although what I wanted to see was this, like all of this drama happening on this other block, but then it seems price is reacting off from this level. I really don't know what's pushing price there, but then since price is reacting off from this level, I want to see, like we have two interests here, this other block and then this other one, but then the way it's looking as though it wants to sell into like a sell to buy, right? Selling into this and then price pushing up, or I mean, NFP is just 230, right? Like 30, not even 30 minutes again. This is like 21 minutes already. So with price coming to this zone again, I honestly doubt if that will happen. Might just be continuation to the upside and then without price doing anything. Let me look at 15 minutes if there's anything interesting there. Nope, nothing on 15, except probably this other block. The price tap into this other block and then continue its movement to the upside. That's if price wants to buy from this level. And this is a very good zone for it to, take straight from and then we'll continue. Or we go and continue our downward movement, which is the bearish market. But then on the daily time frame, we can see it's very, very, very bullish. Everything is bullish. Everything is bullish. I believe this is just continuation price tapping into. Then from daily time frame, this is just price tapping into this fair value gap for it to continue its movement, right? That's just my simple analogy. For US 100, I don't have any setup on US 100 at all. Not one. Not a single setup on US 100. And then for S&P 500, no. Also, although I'm bullish on S&P 500, but for US 100, I'm still very, very much bearish on it. Or for US 30, probably 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Let's see what the market does. This is still what we have. Price didn't respect this other block here. So it can be a tap into this guy here on lower time frame, this guy. right? And then price continues to move, to push heavily. That's what I'm thinking. All right. But what do you think? What do you have in over there from your own analysis? Are you looking forward to a buy or sell? And then what levels do you think is going to buy from? Let me set something. Okay. That means you want to take trades after the news. Okay. All right. All right. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. If the only fear I have about this is, say, price now ducks into all of this, finally tap into this other block for it to continue. That would be quite painful. But I mean, for me, I'm willing to take that risk. Mm, Hopefully, we see where the market is heading to. All right, that's pretty much it. I'll be waiting for the market to just do its thing, and then I have this already set. I'll spending order. We'll see where it goes. Fully, that will be most likely the move for today because today is already gone. Yeah, sell to buy, buy to sell, and then continue by exactly, exactly. Sure. Very, very well. All right. So thank you so much for joining. We meet again by tomorrow. I'm already on the chat. Looking at it till 2:30 before I move from this zone because I want to. Yep, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Okay. Yeah, yeah, can happen. This zone, Abi. Okay, okay. Buying into this, selling, and then coming back. Okay. Yeah, that would be quite interesting. That'll be quite interesting, taking out all of that liquidity. All right, all right. That's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. At least this look very valid more than what's it called, US 100 and then Nasdaq. Nasdaq is still moving very, very funny. I don't even understand what that one is going, but then hopefully we're able to catch some good moves on it. All right. Thank you so much for joining this afternoon. We meet again by tomorrow for the market color, and then hopefully we'll be wrapping up the market color session for this year. Hopefully this week. Into next week will be on most likely half days, right? We're still running, we're still active, but then like have these kind of operations. All right. Thank you so much for joining Pips Online. Hopefully, we're able to make money from this market today and have something to use and see front. All right. Thank you. Cheers and God bless.